going from Macon County on into Houston County right there. So lightning, pretty good bit of that. Let's see if actually we can see this on the Perry Skycam. I think that's the one I had pulled up. Let's see. Yeah, you can sort of see it. Let's see if we can move this around a little bit. So it's going to be crossing 75, going underneath the fairgrounds there, so south of there. But that's it. It hasn't gotten into Houston County yet, but that's it off in the distance out there. You can see the shelf cloud kind of hanging over. So we'll go back to the radar shot. Any other rain or thunderstorms that are in our area are not severe. So again, in case you're just joining us, severe thunderstorm warning for Macon County into Houston County until 7:30. And it's for, again, that hail core. The wind, some wind, but the way it was listed is kind of less than 50 miles an hour. So that's not the full reason. It's mainly for that hail core. So I'll show you that again. And you can see as this thing has been coming across, there have been actually 3 different changes of hail cores from north to south, different parts of the storm. There's the one that's up top. There was one actually way up here that fizzled earlier, and then this one, this is the second one that took over, then it fizzled, and now this one underneath is the one that's taken over. And as we stop it here, you can see, let's get on in and see if we can find some areas here. That's between 224 and 26. Melvin Road, there's a new scan coming in. Looks like the hail core has come down a little bit, so a little smaller hail. Hopefully that's a sign that, at least for now, because the storm has had a history of producing hail all the way across. Hopefully that is a sign that it will try to weaken down. But again, you've got the Houston County line right here. Fairgrounds are way up here. So Henderson, think that area. Again, some wind in there, but it's mainly because of the occasional hail. So a hailstorm can kind of be a neat thing to watch as long as you're not outside in it. Obviously, you don't want to get plunked in the head with one of those, but you could probably get some pretty good video from a covered porch or outside of a window or something like that. But there's also a good bit of lightning with this, so you may not want to be out too much in that. We've had a fair amount of cloud to ground lightning strikes this week with these storms. All right, so we'll check on the hail core again in a minute. Let me just go a little around the horn here, and you can see that most of everything else that's out there has been fizzling out. All of this that was in the Macon area fizzled and then made its way to the east. Up here, Jasper, Putnam, Hancock, Baldwin, mainly just regular old rain here. It's been all afternoon, this cluster right here, that's been causing the problem. And if it keeps flaring up and weakening and flaring and weakening as it goes, this could be going on for a while, eventually all the way across. But right now, I mean, it's been going on 3 hours just in this area from Taylor County to parts of Crawford Peach, mainly Taylor and Macon County here. And the storm again has had where the strongest part was to the north of Butler, and then it was right here through Reynolds, and then now moving farther south. Let's see if I can answer any questions. Here are the whatabouts. What about Telfair County? Christy says. Well, Telfair County is uneventful right now, and it may stay that way tonight. You may not even get any rain out of it, because if it's just that cell, and again, I'm loosely drawing this on there. If it's just that cell, it's going to kind of follow this line here. What about Americus and surrounding county? All that is to your north and going over you, so I don't see anything for Sumter and Americus. All right, so we'll zoom back in. Again, technically the warning goes until 7:30, but there's no guarantee that the Weather Service will let it stay that long because of the hail core fluctuating, and sometimes it'll just fade out. Let's see what it's doing here. Let's follow it. And it is looking weaker. If you just follow it from when it was in the yellows and greens here, inch, inch and a half diameter, this is more like ½ inch. Let's see, Jimmy and Vicky, is it going to hit Dublin? It would be a long time before it got there. You may get some rain out of it if it holds together, but also a thing to keep in mind too is losing the heat of the day. Not only that, but this storm, the first part was tracking this way, and then the second hail core that took over was like this, and then this one's been going like this. So if this trend continues, I guess it's more like that. Yeah, I probably drew the line wrong. It may kind of follow something like this. So not a good chance you're going to get much out of it. Funny, George. No rain yet in Henderson, JP. Okay. All right, just to show you, that's just rain to our north and northern counties. It's just this one cell here. Let's go back to the Skycam. Probably not going to be able to see much with it. It's not like we're looking for a tornado or anything anyway, but oh, little lightning strike there. See right in here, you can see the lightning flashing all around it here from the fairgrounds in Perry. So the main core will be crossing over 75 way down here south, way south of the fairgrounds. Okay, all right, so I'm just looking at some stuff here. All right, so go back to the radar shot. Twiggs County, Stephanie asking, nothing going on there and not anytime soon. Johnson County, definitely not anything going on there, not anytime soon. There is the potential later on tonight that some of these areas could have a shower storm, but right now nothing's developing, so it's very quiet. And again, once we get into later on tonight, the sun goes down, we lose the heat of the day. Most times you'll see this stuff kind of lose its punch. No guarantee on this one because it hasn't lost anything yet, but generally that's what happens once we start to get into the nighttime on this kind of summer-like pattern that we have this week. Hail core shrinking, that's a good sign. You can see there that we're getting more down into the lowest part of the scale, so pea-size hail at best as that weakens down. So we've seen this pulse like this throughout the day today, though, where hail core, then no hail core, hail core, no hail core. So this could be it for tonight, or it could also be just waiting for the next time it flares up. So with that information, yep, that's what I was thinking. All right, so they have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning. So that is it for now. If that hail core comes back up, there will be a possibility of another severe thunderstorm warning eventually issued later, but for right now we have no warnings. So I'll let you go for now. I'll keep an eye on it and may jump back on here later if we need to. Take care.